When you've been trying to implement healthy habits for 10 rounds, start, quit, lazy, frustrated, again, start, quit, lazy, frustrated. And each time you start over, it gets harder and harder, right? We can believe there are some magical people exist who really easily take in new habits, bring the new habits in their life, or maybe change their behavior, or maybe are very disciplined, and they act like, yes, I can do this and this and this, like easy. But you know what? I want to share with you the few things which really will help you to implement any new, healthy, good habits to grow. The thing is, we just didn't know this kind of rules and secrets, and that's why we always try and give up. First of all, we need to understand what's hiding behind our this or that habit. So you can think about some kind of habit you have and where we get this from. So for example, in our childhood, we touch the hot pot on the stove and we're like, oh, it's hot, I shouldn't touch it. And now we have belief, like the hot things I shouldn't touch, right? And from that, we have some kind of habits, and this is like a base. So we should understand what kind of bases we have under our today habits. And a lot of people trying to change their habits with the willpower, like I need to do something, and we think like I just don't have willpower to make it, and that's why it doesn't work. But the thing is, it shouldn't count only for this willpower. It's not true. It's not how new habits are implemented in our life. To really be able to change the habit, we need to understand what's under, like why I'm doing that, in my everyday life, and where I started to do that. And what usually happens when we trying to use our willpower. So we like pushing ourselves to do something new. Like for example, I would like to go to sleep earlier, not in the midnight, before. And I'm pushing myself, I'm trying to do, like I'm holding myself, and I'm using my willpower, like maybe for 3 weeks or something. And then I just watch a movie in the middle of the night or something, and everything breaks, right? And I'm like, okay, I just don't have a willpower. That's what we're thinking. But the truth is, we need to understand what I need to change in my life and why I'm doing this, why I want to have the new habit. For example, if we're talking about sleep, I share this stuff because it's my own experience and I've done it before. I change the time when I go to the bed. So I need to explain to myself, to my brain, like why I need this. For example, if I'm doing that, I'm gonna feel myself better. I will look more fresh. And actually, I will be younger because all of my body recovering in the night, especially in this evening time. I will be more stable, my nervous system will be well rested, and I will make even better decisions in my life. So that's like why. What's going to be better, why I need this. Not because somebody say, oh, it's more healthy to go to the bed earlier, or I read it in some magazine. No, I need to understand really why it's important for me, because this will help to keep my motivation on, to not give up if I lose it someday, right? And this is the first thing which we need to have, like logically explain to our brain, like why I need this new behavior, why I need this new habit. And second of all, I need to understand where I get my previous habit. My habit, for example, to go to sleep like late, maybe it's 1 a.m., 2 a.m., and this is a habit now. Like, where did I get it before? Like, why I started to act like that? When? Maybe 10 years ago, maybe 5 years ago, maybe 2 months ago, I don't know. Ask yourself, like, where in my past I started to do that? And in this case, we can find out interesting things, like why, and we need to understand this why. So what's the meaning of this my habit? For example, if I'm working in the evening and then I feel that I haven't time for myself, and I feel like I want to spend time with myself doing something stupid, maybe watching movies, maybe cooking, maybe eating, maybe to go to the gym, maybe just do nothing. So like spending time for myself, and I realize I have it like only in the evening because I fill my day with the many different stuff. And then it's already evening and I feel like not enough time for myself, and I'm trying to grab this time and it's already too late. It's already 2 a.m. in the morning, and then I will go to sleep. So I'm trying to please myself. I'm trying to be satisfied by spending time for doing something for me. And I need to understand that, because if I just trying to cut the time push myself in the bed, like we need to do it, like I'm pushing myself, like okay, let's go sleep, I still stay not satisfied because I didn't spend time with myself. So we need to understand why I act like that. So why I go into the bed at 2 a.m. because I feel like I spend not enough time with myself. That's why I try after work, after maybe time with my family, I try to have this gap for me. And that's why I go into bed too late. And when I understand that, it's easier for me to not only change this habit, to change maybe my lifestyle, my timing. For example, in my case, before what I've done, I change my time when I go to the bed, like earlier, like 10 p.m. for example. It's very good timing for sleep. And then I realized, okay, I want to have time for myself more. And I had an additional rule, the new rule, like in the morning from, for example, 7 to 11, I'm gonna spend this time only for me, doing what I want, maybe doing yoga, maybe reading, maybe drinking slowly my morning coffee, or doing something what I would like to do for myself. So in that case, we implement two habits, like I'm going to sleep early, I feel myself fresh in the morning, I have a good rest, my nervous system balanced, so I feel really well, and in the morning I have additional time for myself. So think about how you can manage your new habit in a way where when you're really satisfied, you not just cut something which you really need, like time for yourself, you're just changing from the evening to the morning, or you do something to really not abandon yourself. This is important. So these few rules will help you to change any habits you want to change for a healthy one or new one, or implement something in your life. So logically understand why you're doing it before and how, in what kind of way you want to do it now, and then dig deeper about your values and why you're doing it before. In that case, what's the underbelief on that, and then start to change. And also the one important thing, to support yourself. Even if you haven't done it today, just keep supporting yourself, because when we fucked up our new habit and we're like, oh my God, you do it again, you're weak, you can't do it, you not believe in yourself, and we start pushing down ourselves in our mind. So just add a little bit more support, like, okay, honey, even if you fail today, tomorrow we start it again. Tomorrow we will do it again. So talk to yourself in a more gentle, pleasant and supportive way.